What's going on, guys? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the Ultimate Road to Glory series. Last episode, 100, the milestone, episode 100, and I did set you guys a ridiculous like target of 5,000 likes. Didn't believe we would hit it, we got 6,000. And when I looked at that, I thought to myself, no way, I would never even be able to get 6,000 likes, or 6,000 views even, on a video a year ago. And to see 6,000 likes on one video, man, you guys impress me every single day, so I can only thank you guys for that and for your continued support. It is awesome. It's overwhelming, genuinely overwhelming. So with what we've got for today's episode, marquee matchups, I want to unlock and open the packs. I've made a few tweaks to my main weekend league side, and then we're going to the breakdown of the last 10 games of the weekend league. So I'll explain my reasons behind it and what's been going down. So with the two league SBCs that have been dropped on the game, Bundesliga 1 top goal scorer last season, Lewandowski, that's all good. With the championship though, they've given it to Ross McCormack, and it was Gray that got the top goal scorer award. As Burnley went up to the Premier League, I can understand why they've given it to McCormack. I disagree with it though. They should have still given it to Gray under the title of championship top goal scorer, because this is what it basically means. With these two, I'm not going to unlock them. What I need to remember to do though, just before team of the season, is go to the Bundesliga League, Calcio A, Premier League, the ones that I haven't done, and look and find the tasks themselves that give the best packs. Then I'm going to save all those packs up in time for team of the season and do a mini pack opening. We might get lucky, we might pull a team of the season, who knows. Anyway, where is the marquee matchups? Here we go. So these ones, we're getting some okay packs. We've got Borussia Dortmund versus Monaco for the first one, and this game was called off yesterday. There was a bomb that went off, so pray for Dortmund right now. It's just absolutely ridiculous that we're in 2017 and stuff like this is still going on. It's so stupid. But anyway, Dortmund, one player you were needing from there. Monaco, one from there. Bundesliga and Liga 1 players, yeah, 6. It's very easy. I had to just use one. Did I need him? No, I don't think I did need him, but I dropped him in there anyway. 80 overall, we got that. Let's unlock it. Next one is Bayern versus Real Madrid. You were needing to choose, well, 2 from Real Madrid, 2 from Bayern, or 1 from Bayern, 1 from Real Madrid. It didn't really matter. Just 2 players minimum from those clubs. Germany and Spain, minimum of 5 players, and overall 80. I think those requirements were the same as the first one. And we're getting ourselves a jumbo premium goal pack. Lovely jubbly. Celta Vigo versus Genk. 2 players. Has to be from either Celta Vigo or Genk. La Liga players minimum of 2, Belgian players 2, and it didn't really ask you for a high rated side. It was only 70. I did my best to use as many silver cards that I had at the club. Didn't have any bronzes from the Pro League, which kind of sucked, but this is the team that I ended up with, and we hit 75 overall. So that's all good. It gives us one of those Electrum players pack, which aren't that great. Likewise for the last one, I was trying to use bronze players, silver players, and I just didn't have them at the club. It is Lyon versus Besiktas, 1 player from either club. French players, minimum of 3 with the Turkish players. Like, it was simple, very, very easy to complete, and we're going to get ourselves another pack for completing it. Right, let's go and open these packs, and then we'll jump into the team. With unlocking that marquee matchups, we are back to 1,000,000 coins. It looks so much better. That roundabout figure, 999, doesn't look as good as 1,000,000, let's face it. And I'm not too sure with these packs, by the way, if there are any new man of the match cards that have been released. The team of the week is okay. So with a jumbo premium gold pack, let's start it off with a nut. Whew. Was that going to be a walkout for a second? No, it wasn't. Right mid. Oh, we've got ourselves AU. Would have been a nice cam or a centre mid even. As a right mid, useless with that pace. I've never seen anyone use him, and I don't think I will. What else is hiding in here though? Spanish players could be good. Yeah, alright. No duplicates. That's a surprise. Wow. Players pack time. Di Maria on the front. Big flare. Come on. Maybe our weekly rewards will be slightly better. No spoilers yet. Where did we finish? Was it Elite 2? Was it Elite 1? Was it top 100? You guys would have known if I finished top 100 anyway. But Quagliarella, that's not what we want from our players pack. Yeah. Not great. So if I asked you what time is the best time to open up packs, when do you feel you've had the best pack luck? Believe it or not, on FIFA 15, I used to call them 3 AM packs of dreams. I had people that I spoke to on Skype, we would all get ready to open our packs at 3 AM. And I don't know if that's because EA released like a fresh batch of cards for everyone to to pack. I don't know what it was, but on FIFA 15 at 3 AM in the morning, I had the best pack luck ever. On FIFA 17, I haven't found that sweet time to open packs yet. It's just pure luck for me. Maybe team of the season, we will find the correct time. Anyway, Prime Gold Players Pack, let's go. Martial on the front. Is this going to be the correct time? Oh, that's a big flare. Not going to lie, centre eyes Ramsey. It is Arsenal. Arsenal, what has happened to Arsenal? It is desperate times for Arsenal, and I honestly think that Arsene Wenger is going to sign an extension. He's not going anywhere, and Arsenal fans are going to absolutely hate it. But anyway, that pack was alright. Like Begovic, Ramsey, high rated for SBCs. It's okay. I doubt that we're going to pull anything special from the Electrum Players Pack. Surprise me, EA. We've got an actual rare card, and it's a gold one. No, not you. I wonder if that was the silver rare then. It was the silver rare. Brilliant. Thanks, EA. Before we go and have a look to see where we finish in the weekend league, I did mention that I made some slight adjustments to our main team, and one of those was to bring in Dele Alli in that centre mid position. The day before, I had a Division 1 run and I went unbeaten. And this guy was in my midfield. I liked what he was bringing in that position. His defensive work, going forward, scoring goals, and the height. He was kind of a Pogba replacement. I liked what he was bringing, so I thought to myself, I want to bring him into my main weekend league team, and that's when I changed up from the 4-2-3-1 back to the 4-1-2-1-2. And if you remember rightly, we had Candreva starting, El Shaarawy, and I would use El Shaarawy in the striker position. What I feel that really does lack with the card is his physical stats. He can't compare to Lacazette because of the physical power that he brings to the team compared to El Shaarawy. He's a great card in a cam position as a left attacking mid. In the striker spot, he just doesn't cut it for me. Some of you may agree, some of you may disagree. It's down to your playstyle. And El Shaarawy, great card, just doesn't suit me. So with Fekir, I would sub him off instantly for Del Piero. And towards the end of the games, I'd make a mistake because I was getting tired, and I'd bring on Martial instead, because Martial is just imprinted into me. Remember, like when we first had Martial brought in, just his non-informed card. I can't remember how many games we tallied up with him, but over 500 odd. It had to be. And every single game I'd have him as a cam. Martial. So that's why I was making mistakes. But Del Piero is the main guy. Should we look at his stats? 66 games, 39 goals, 39 assists. So balanced. The goals, the assists, he is such a good card, man. I love Del Piero. So with the team, yeah, we did switch up to the 4-1-2-1-2. I subbed off Fekir straight away. Dele Alli was playing as the right centre mid, Kante CDM, and Modric as the left centre mid. The custom tactics that I was using throughout the whole weekend league, even in the 4-2-3-1 formation, were these right here: defensive pressure on aggression, 55 and 55. So guys, without further ado, let's start the FUT Champions Weekend League breakdown run. Last 10 games, where did we finish? Let's find out. So on the Monday, we had 28 games left to be played, and it's not healthy to play all those games in one sitting. The reason for that is I was seriously concerned about starting my games because of the disconnections that I was receiving. Now I've port forwarded the necessary ports you guys would have heard on Twitter or in my videos. It's all good, no lag whatsoever. The game is fine. The disconnections though still seem to be happening. Last week we had 6, this week we had 4. And it's not a problem my end. I'm not lagging. There's no problems with my connection whatsoever. It's to do with EA. And I know a lot of you have been replying to me on Twitter and in the YouTube comments suggesting that disconnections have been a serious problem. And it's been starting, well, I've never had this issue before, only recently. 2 weeks ago it started. I'm not too sure what EA have done to their servers, but there is a problem. But anyway, it was late in the morning. I didn't have too much sleep the previous night, and I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning trying to finish my games, grinding for Elite 1. I knew that the top 100 dream was over because of the 3 disconnections that I received before this point. I was playing relatively good football though. I was liking the way the team was playing, and as you saw, I had switched up my team. I was wanting to use the 4-2-3-1 at the start, and as the game felt really good, I went back to the 4-1-2-1-2, and this is where previously that team wasn't really suited for the 4-1-2-1-2. Like El Shaarawy, don't get me wrong, he is amazing. Really like his dribbling, his finishing. He's a great card. Thoroughly pleased that I did in fact unlock him. In a striker position though, he is a little bit weak, and when you're needing that stroke of luck, and I find that if you haven't got a striker that is strong and powerful, I'm not suggesting like, oh yeah, everyone should have Ronaldo, but just to take that card, for example, he's got the physical stats and the pace. And when you have someone like that in the striker position and you're needing that stroke of luck or fortune in the weekend league, because that's sometimes what it comes down to, not always the better player wins, I feel that El Shaarawy just doesn't have that percentage. Whereas if I use someone like Lacazette, he's going to get that rebound, use his strength to burst through and get that all-important goal that wins me the game. And with El Shaarawy, when I was using him, he was playing as a left attacking mid. And as I've already got a cam in Del Piero, I just felt that the team was a little bit all over the place. And that's why I made changes halfway through. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Always make changes during the week. You've got time to test it out. And then when Friday comes around, you should already be set and just sorted for the weekend league itself. So I don't know where I'm going to be taking the team. You guys can give me a bit of advice. I do in fact want to use the 4-1-2-1-2 or test out the 4-3-3. Defensively, I've noticed that I can get away with using high pressure and high aggression in the 4-1-2-1-2 now, and I will show you. It's going to be coming up in just a second with the clips. There was one game which I changed my tactics. I went to a plan B and it did in fact win me the game. I was 2-0 down, which is absolutely amazing. So with a couple of questions that I got sent in, someone did say, if you're an elite player and you're wanting to take your game to the next level and get yourself into the top 100, or for example you're a gold player and you're struggling to get that extra 1 or 2 wins for elite, what did you change in your game? He was asking me because recently we were getting, what was it, 30 wins, 32 wins. We went through a rough period, a rough patch, and then all of a sudden I shot up to 37 wins one week and I started playing really well. So we're back to where we were with Elite 1. And I would say that it's more to do with understanding who you're playing and to change your tactics, and also have a team that you're really comfortable with. Like tactics, what I've noticed is that I change them up like every single week, and it's not good because at times I don't know where my players are going to situate themselves on the pitch, and it's just being really comfortable and knowing when to change up your formation. And also don't rush when you're defending. And what I do, I'm clueless. At times I don't know what I'm doing, I switch to the wrong player, then I'm looking to backtrack and it just goes wrong from there. Take your time with defending, know what you like, know where you excel at. So if you prefer players to really bomb up the play, like look at that run for example, who's that? Who's on the ball right now? That was Bremer. So he was that extra man in the attack, which is impossible for my opponent to pick up because he's having to not only contain the ball holder, but then he's got runs, and that's why I like the 80 speed. And this is what I did in this game. I was 2-0 down and I thought, right, he's having way too much possession around the edge of my area, I need to go into him. And I actually backtracked. I wasn't going to change this initially, and then I thought, I'm going to do it. Just don't be scared to make that change. So he brought up the pressure to 60 and I brought the aggression up to 55, and the second half it was a completely different game. He didn't have time nor space on the ball, and I took it to, was it extra time? Yeah, it did go to extra time, and he was rushing. Look what he did here. Yes, it was a little lucky. He tried to pass it out of his box, which is, I'm at fault as well. I do that a lot. I think it was David Luiz who took a poor touch, and it allowed me to finish off the game. So that was an awesome comeback, and the reason for that is because I made the change. I knew what my opponent was doing and the way he was playing, and I changed accordingly, which won me the game. So that's my advice. If you're struggling to finish in elite and you're wanting to just up your game just slightly, you need a plan B, definitely. At times I don't have a plan B because of the opponents that I come up against. I can't read them, and it's going to come with experience and knowing when to change. So yeah, with the team, I like Dele Alli. I've got to be honest, when I brought back Dele Alli, he's just bringing something to my midfield that it could be the Pogba replacement, whereas before I had the height with Pogba and the pace and somewhat defending. With Dele Alli, I do feel that as well from the card, and he's rumoured to get a second player of the month. He's going to be in the team of the season, no doubt. So imagine a 90 rated Dele Alli with incredible pace, just all of his stats being boosted. And one thing that I'm really interested in bringing Dele Alli into my side because of the defending, I wonder what that's going to go up to. Maybe like high 80s, maybe not as high as that, but yeah, I hope it does, because he is solid. If you haven't used Dele Alli, make sure to give him a go. Like the player of the month is probably one of the best player of the months that I've unlocked. Really am happy that I did that. And this game right here was one that I'm not going to say I would have easily won it, but it's a game where if I didn't come away with a win, I would have been very disappointed. And look at this, through already, what was it, 7 minutes into the game, probably would have scored with Del Piero. You have lost connection to the A servers. And it wasn't my connection though. The connection was absolutely fine. I was feeling good, and another disconnection. And that cost us Elite 1. We finished on 33 wins because the last game, as you would have expected, I did come away with the win. It's typical. I couldn't have just lost this game and it was my fault. No, I would have had to get the disconnection. And what a finish from Del Piero, by the way. Good work from Ronaldo. Ronaldo chops don't usually work on this game, but I saw that he was coming close to me, so I hit the Ronaldo chop and just fired it over to Del Piero. And that volley really did nestle bottom corner, and we finished off the game here. He did, in fact, I think he rage quit or it was just over. So there we have it, guys. We finished on 33 wins, and yeah, not really too happy with that. Unfortunately, as you just saw, we did fall short of Elite 1. We ended on 33 wins with 4 DCs, so we had the potential to get 37 wins. Realistically though, I would have felt comfortable finishing on 36. That wouldn't have been enough for top 100, but at least Elite 1. And it's EA. Nothing that I could have done to prevent that. I just got disconnected, and it's one of those things that is kind of unfair, really, because compared Elite 1 to Elite 2, you've got an extra Team of the Week pack, an extra 100,000 coin pack, and more coins. I'm upset. I am genuinely upset, but there you go. What can you do? And with players that I sold on, David Villa, I tried in an episode yesterday for you guys, uploaded it, and I wanted to see how he could do with my legends, and he was phenomenal. For 270,000 coins, it's even a good price at that. He was doing wonders for me, and eventually I will bring him back to the Road to Glory and have him in a main weekend league side. A quality striker. Candreva we did in fact sell on as well for 145,000 coins. With these FUT birthday cards and the hype that Team of the Season will bring, all player prices will drop, and that's why I'm starting to clear out the club ready. We're on a million coins, which is healthy, and with the Team of the Week rewards and the monthly rewards coming on Thursday, I'm going to base my weekly side around them. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we get some good monthly rewards and see what we can do with the team. If you've got any recommendations, I don't know what I want to do. I'm stuck. Shall I bring back Best? I don't know what I want to do with the team. If you've got any ideas, drop them in the comments. If you've enjoyed today's episode, leave a like, and I will see you very soon with some more Ultimate Road to Glory content. Thanks for watching. Let me know how you got on in the Weekend League in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Team out. Peace.